What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video I have one easy fix to get you a bigger chest. Alright, so when it comes to talking about working your chest muscle, you got to know that you are trying to work your pec. You got three main heads to your pec. You got your upper, middle, and lower. Those individual bundles of fibers are technically called your clavicular head. Up here is your upper, your sternal head is your middle, and you can call it your abdominal head is your lower. But all three of these heads are worked with one main movement, and that is going to be with pressing movements. But it's not just any kind of pressing is what actually works your chest, because to work a muscle you have to know that you are trying to shorten and lengthen that muscle. So you're trying to get the insertion as close to the origination point of the muscles and then get it as far away as possible to get the stretch. Now, how do you get the insertion and origination point if you're going from here to here? That's going to be by bringing your elbow over and across your body. That is called elbow adduction. And then you have elbow abduction with you're going back out. So to work your chest and you're doing pressing movements, you automatically bring your elbows from the outside and you adduct them in together automatically. Now, in order to make sure that you are working your chest, because what can happen is, and this happens to a lot of us, and it's why you see a lot of people with an underdeveloped chest, underdeveloped pecs, and overdeveloped anterior delt, your front delt, is because the same type of movement also works the front head of your deltoid, the front head of your shoulder. And that is going to be from elbow adduction, bringing your elbows in towards each other, bringing them in to the midline of your body. Now, in order to make sure that you're ensuring that your chest is going to be the primary mover instead of the anterior delt, there's one simple thing that you can do, and I'll show you it right away. Now, the issue when people go to do any kind of pressing movement is you see them down like this, you see their chest out, and then they press forward, and what happens when they press forward is it's probably too heavy or they're just not focusing, and their shoulders roll forward a lot. And this right here is going to be primarily using my front delt rather than my chest. Now, one easy fix to stop doing that and make sure that you are putting most of the engagement into your pectoral muscle is by just making sure that your chest is sticking out that entire time. Making sure that your chest is actually out. I'll show you what I mean. Making sure that your chest is actually out farther. If you're, let's say you're going towards the ceiling, you're pressing these weights up towards the ceiling. If you're pressing the weight up towards the ceiling and your shoulder rolls forward higher up than your chest, and you're rolling them forward a lot and you're protracting your scapula, that's going to work your shoulder. Whereas if you're going down into the motion and then you're pressing up and you keep that chest out farther than your shoulders, you are automatically keeping your shoulders rolled back. You're keeping that scapula retracted, and that is going to make sure that your primary mover is going to be your chest. Keeping that out is going to make a huge difference in how you target your pectoral muscle. So I'll show you what I mean with the weights in my hands now. So the wrong way to do it, you look like this. You got your shoulders rolled back here, but then you press forward and you roll your shoulders forward. And my shoulders right there are farther forward than my chest, and you can tell my chest doesn't have much activation going on. Now, if I go down into the next rep and I got my shoulders back here, and then I focus on keeping that chest out farther than my shoulders, and I keep it out while I press up, all of a sudden I have so much more of a contraction in my pectoral muscle. I go back down, keep that chest out, squeeze on it, and just like that. And just by making that small tweak to your form, where you are just making sure that your chest is sticking out farther than your shoulder as you do that pressing movement, you're going to make sure that the chest is the primary mover and the anterior delts remain the secondary mover, which is the way it's supposed to work. So try this out if you're having trouble with, I guess, targeting your chest, stimulating your chest muscles. If maybe your shoulders are starting to get overdeveloped and your chest is not developing like you wish, just next time you're going to do any kind of pressing movement or even fly movements, just make sure your chest is sticking out farther than your shoulders the entire time. Not just at the back of it, the bottom of it, and then when you roll forward, or when you press forward, you roll your shoulders forward. You want to make sure it's back at the bottom, back at the top, making sure you are using your chest for the most part of that exercise. So try this out, let me know what you guys think, and if you're looking for more tips in the gym, more tips in the kitchen with lowering your body fat percentage, getting stronger, building muscle, losing weight, whatever it might be, I do have a free body type quiz that you answer a couple of questions about yourself so that I can identify which body type you are, and then it kicks out a video with the 3 most important things that you need to do based on what your body type is and how to appropriately involve them into your schedule and how to go about doing them. So if you want to check out that free body type quiz, you can click the link in the description right below this video. Other than that, if you guys like this video, make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button below. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or videos that you want me to make, topics you want me to cover, leave them in the comment section. And then last but not least, make sure you are smashing that subscribe button and clicking the little notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you're actually getting notified when I'm releasing a new video. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.